Bengals on EA Sports.
It's about that time.
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at Paul Brown Stadium here in Cincinnati, Ohio. This crowd loves their orange and black. The scene just a short time ago, they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football as the Bengals get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They'll be led out by the man from Notre Dame. At quarterback, it's Ian Book.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but, boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this one bit. A handoff to Mixon. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Book. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Space to run past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Well, we know that he can beat you in a number of ways. He can catch it short, he can take it long, or he can do what we just saw right there, catch it and then run with the football.
Yeah, and this just looked like a simple, ordinary play to start, but boy, did things change. Once he got free, it was off to the races, and once he hit high gear, there's absolutely no one who was going to stop him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They go play action now. Lawrence. He's got the hook up to McLeod. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On play action, Lawrence. Throw left side, complete to McLeod. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And that is caught. And the record is his. It's a touchdown.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. 1-7 their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now this organization, more than likely if you look at it, CD. Rush coming and he's taken down.
Make it happen.
They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's 2nd down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Book going to take it himself. Finding some room at mid. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it. Right now I'm looking over at the coaching staff, and I'm seeing the wheels turning in their heads. And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make... So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun to give to Mixon. Mixon with a 1st down and more. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 7-yard line. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To throw his Book. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown Bengals. A great effort there. With touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. taken in at the 3. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group, and sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Play action. It's Lawrence. He sets to fire deep. And got his man. Complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. Now for the point after. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field in the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
These two teams all tied after one. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Book. Going up top. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the shotgun, it's Book. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Patterson's kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the 3.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Even better. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go. We've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a 1st or a 2nd seed come playoff time.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he takes this all the way inside the Cincy 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. They go play action with Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner, they can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
On second down, here's the option. Pushes past him. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 8 yards to go on second down. They'll go option to the short side. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Book now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Amari Cooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are once again going to retake the lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. A big play there for Carolina. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Brooks. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59.
On 2nd and inches, Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Here's Lawrence. He's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to regain the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bengals drive about to get going. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. A big play there for Cincinnati. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Book. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To try again after the sack. Book to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. It's a pickup of 12 and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's funny when I go back to our pregame meeting with Amari Cooper and we mentioned, what if they play man coverage against you? He almost seemed offended by it, didn't he?
I'll beat it. That's basically what it said, right?
I mean, the best receivers we've ever talked to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Patterson's kick is good. And that'll bring him back within a point. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive as they'll take over with just 13 seconds to go before the break. He finds his man complete. That's Brooks. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. He finds his man complete. It's Brooks. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So we've reached, and just like that, on we head to half number 2.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
Yeah, Coach, certainly no shortage of action in those first 2 quarters. Definitely got to work on my touchdown calls, so we'll see how much voice I have left for the second half here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle, and the lead is up to 8. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw here. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. Mike 34, Mike 34.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go.
Here's a give to Mixon. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Pick it up. 34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming.
They'll set up a throw. Dumps it off to Mixon. Mixon with a first down and more. And he takes it all the way down to the 22.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are a 2-point conversion away from tying this football game. They'll try and throw for it. Throws right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now Lawrence on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Brooks. And he's got this down to the 35. On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. And this one is incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brooks. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Lawrence. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. On second and goal, Lawrence. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now Lawrence. And it's caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. And here comes a return. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Throwing again on second down. Book. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Accelerating, and off he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. He's going to float this one deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for Carolina. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Panthers get another third quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They're going to look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Oh, some strong running. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
Check in, check in.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Well, he's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
That's another Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Book. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. They go play action now. Lawrence. He finds his man complete. It's Brooks. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On play action, Lawrence. He finds his man complete. It's Brooks. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. They'll let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. 40 yards. And the Panthers look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Looking again that time for Amari Cooper to throw on 2nd and 10. Book. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Book. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. To try again after the sack. Book firing quickly here, and that's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Book from the gun on 3rd down. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 1st downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
34's the mic, 34's the mic. He's coming. Check in, check in.
To throw his Book. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 7 yards the pick up there. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now this throw caught left side. Touchdown! Amari Cooper, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Don't be scared of it. 34's the mic. 34's the mic. He's coming.
Now Book. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Book to throw for it here on 4th. Wide open receiver complete. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Into the hands of Cooper. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they want to find the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for the deep ball. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time through the air. 39 yards. They go play action with Lawrence. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Book trying to get the offense to the line as quickly as possible. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Bring it the second
Picked off by Jalen Johnson, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
On first down, Book. And that is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A second down throw for Book. Book under pressure, and he'll go down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to draw a bit closer. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it ends with a Bengals score. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. A fourth quarter score from the Meadowlands. So now the Bengals down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. A 4th straight defeat looming on the horizon, barring a comeback here as they've got it with a first down. Working out of the gun. Here's Book. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get a first down here up to the 25, but that clock still moving. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
From the shotgun, it's Book. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And quickly another first down, but tackled inbounds. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Book. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Book now. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 18. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defense coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working. And this ball is going to be touched out just shy of midfield.
At the 46-yard line.
Check back 34.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory.